Oh, shit. Well, it wouldn't be the first time I had to edit a bunch of shit out.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
It ain't going to be the last either.
Hey, hell no.
If
As
y'all
long as we
only
doing
knew-
this shit,
If y'all only
something's
knew
gonna slip.
what went in to this fucking recording shit, man.
Boy.
I got to edit so much shit out because of this.
Goofy fuck.
Hey, what Doug Townsend say? F words. Because of this F word.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, sooner or later, we're going to be able to say it.
We will. I mean,
When does Trump get in?
when is it for real?
I think it's like the 20th.
Yeah, it's a couple weeks. Shit. You know, we might be letting them fly. We might have to do a live episode of us, just he gets in 3, 2, 1.
We should have dropped it right there.
I tell you this, if we did, we'd be the first podcast to do it.
Probably.
All right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of From the Sandbox, man. I'm your host, Zach, here with my co-host, Ty, man. We back with another one. Big week. SemiFinals of the college football playoffs, man. It's the time we've been waiting for. It's getting down to crunch time.
They play tomorrow, don't they?
Yep, tomorrow and Friday. Does NFL play Saturday?
Yeah.
Is that okay? That's why they didn't do it. I was kind of wondering why it wasn't Friday and Saturday, but hey.
Hold on. I saw something where it was the Cotton Bowl. That's where the Texas and Ohio State playing.
It's Cotton and Orange Bowl, ain't it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's Cotton and
I
Orange.
heard they said something about it getting like postponed or something because of the weather.
Oh, because of the Cotton. Is that in
That's in Dallas.
Dallas? Why would it get postponed because of Dallas?
There's weather coming.
You know what? I think I did see that because I think that's getting played. I think they're getting played Friday now.
Yeah, because the Cotton Bowl is where Oklahoma and Texas always play.
Yeah. Damn, is it getting postponed? Is that confirmed?
No, I heard it. It was up in the air. But
Look and see if it's confirmed
they
yet.
They didn't know for sure.
Damn, bro, that's a crazy start to 2025, bro. That's a crazy start. We got all this shit going on at Fox, which we will speak on in just a second. We got the motherfucker who wanted to come and terrorize the United States of America. Fuck him. I hope he's rotting in hell. We got these crazy wildfires in California. We got Las Vegas shit. Damn, we got so much shit going on. And we're fucking 8 days in.
What's up in Las Vegas?
Man, I think they bombed. I think it was a bomb.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, someone bombed some shit.
Well, I'm going in 2 weeks, so.
You're going to Las Vegas? What the fuck you going to Vegas for?
Me and Alexis are going.
Y'all just said, fuck it, let's just go on vacation?
Yeah, we going for 3 days.
What the fuck? Damn, you sneaky motherfucker. He said, fuck it. Yeah, well, I'm going to take a vacation day. Damn, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Where y'all staying at some nice ass? Y'all staying at one of the big name hotels?
Yeah, we're staying on the Strip.
Which you know which one you're staying at?
Hilton, something.
Oh, the Hilton. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were staying at Caesar's Palace or something.
We was staying in the Bellagio, but
What happened there?
we said, fuck it.
Damn, bro. I don't know. All I know is they bombed Las Vegas. Some bomb was in Las Vegas. So if you want to do your research on it before, or just go and say, fuck it, I don't give a
I'm just
shit.
going to say, fuck it. I already got the shit paid for.
I know you're going to be, you ain't going to be the only thing on your person.
No.
So I know you ain't worried about no fucking bomb.
It's always hot.
Yeah, it's always hot. It's always hot in the Hauser house. Damn, bro, that's crazy. Y'all gonna fly? Damn, is this your first time on a flight? No, you've been on a flight before. Yeah. Alexa's been on a flight?
Yeah.
Oh shit, so y'all good.
We flew together before.
Where'd y'all go? Y'all went to...
We went to Florida.
Florida, yeah.
Yeah.
You said, have they postponed it yet or what?
Bro, they keep saying it's like, it says it's still expected to take. Oh, see, that don't make no sense. I think they're going to be gravy. They say Cotton Bowl, but it's at AT&T Stadium.
Oh, shit. Then, but that's probably why they...
They said it's still expected to place at AT&T Stadium.
Damn, that's crazy. Because I was listening to a podcast today, and they said the Penn State... Because the Penn State game's the first game, right? Or is it the Ohio State game first? I think it's the Penn State game is first. Because they said on Friday. So I thought it was just a misspoke, and then you brought it up. I was like, damn, they are? I thought it was some crazy shit, but I forgot we do got that weather coming.
They're still like monitoring the weather and shit. They're saying they're supposed to get like 3 to 4 inches in Dallas.
Well, they better fucking figure it out. You got less than fucking 12 hours to play.
Fucking tomorrow.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking goofy fucks. Leave it up to Texas to fuck some shit up.
Yeah, no shit. Leave it up to fucking Jerry. But
bro, speaking of Jerry, fuck Jerry.
why?
He's just a fuck.
He is a fuck. You think he should fire McCarthy?
I think Jerry Jones ought to be fired.
Oh shit, no, he ain't. He said the first thing after his fucking interview. Yeah, well, I'm still gonna be the owner. You motherfucker, bro. Who cares,
bro? Anybody going? That is the worst job ever to be open.
I'm gonna say it like this,
bro. Nobody want, bro. They might as well hire me because they don't let the head coaches do shit. I mean, fuck.
I think the word. I think until they clear out this nucleus, this just nasty, dirty, just bullshit nucleus they got in Parsons and Dak and fucking CD, until they clear that shit out, I think it's gonna be a fucking dumpster fire. Until then, Dak ain't gonna win a fucking playoff.
Until fucking Jerry Jones fucking retires or fucking sells the team or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no
until
shit.
Jerry Jones gets out of there, Cowboys ain't winning shit.
I don't even know. I mean, I know the guy. There's about 4 guys that are in the talks of a lot of coaching jobs. You know, you had Doug Peterson, AP, Gerard Mayo.
They haven't fired Cowboys coach, have they?
Nope. Because I guess he's going to be there because supposedly the Bears wanted to talk to him.
Hey, I'd take him.
I would take him too. Shit.
I think he's good.
He got a Super Bowl. You can say he did it with Aaron Rodgers because of Aaron Rodgers. Name me another team who hasn't fucking won a Super Bowl with a star fucking quarterback. I'll wait. Pat Mahomes. Fucking, I'll wait. I mean, Tom Brady. The last one who wasn't just an absolute star that I can fucking remember is fucking Eli Manning. That's the only, not just a superstar. But like people are saying, oh, he got a fluke Super Bowl because he had Aaron Rodgers.
Fluke, bro. Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest to fucking play quarterback.
Exactly. But
people hate on him. But he's one of the most hated motherfuckers in quarterbacks in NFL.
Shit, let's just parlay it there. He said he doesn't know what he's doing. Should he hang it up or should he keep on going?
I think he should hang it up.
Why? But why? Let me say it like this. Let me say, do you think he should hang it up because he physically can't do it no more? Or should he hang it up because, you know, they say once you're off the field shit starts interfering with is what people are talking about more, then it's time to fucking go. Yeah. It's time to hang it up.
I just think it's kind of like too much shit going on off the field than on the field. Yeah. But also too, bro, he can't. I mean, he could still sling that bitch. But it's like he can't. It's almost like Ben Roethlisberger when he was still playing. Like, bro, give it up, homie.
So you don't think if he goes to a Miami, he couldn't take him to the playoffs with a Tyreek, with a Jalen Waddle, with that little solid defense they got?
I mean,
or hell, if Vikings don't sign Sam Darnold, they ship him off. Aaron Rodgers goes to the Vikings.
I think it's more on the Jets than Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I think Aaron Rodgers is still capable of winning them games.
Yeah. But he is in a fucking shithole.
Yes. Bro, I mean, like I commented today, you got the Jets, the Raiders, and the Browns. Or their fucking organizations is dog shit.
Oh yeah,
they will never ever be fucking worth
their bottom of the fucking boot shit. That's that shit you walk in the fucking backyard and you come inside like, God damn, what the fuck?
Bro,
is
they
that?
will never be worth a fuck.
I'll agree with you.
The Raiders have the most.
I was just about to say, I think the Raiders have a chance because they're right there. They're not
a complete shit, but they're a skid mark.
And they're a fucking they're a thick one too. They're a skid mark to where it's not a skid mark to where it's a skid mark where you shit and you accidentally sat down and rubbed it in a little bit. You started walking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's a shit turd. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just a smeared shit turd. That ain't a sketch of shit. That's a smeared shit turd.
It's a smear with a piece of corn in that bitch.
But I just think the Raiders have a shot. You know. As much as I like AP as a coach and he's a player's guy, I don't think he was the right fit because, one, they had nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, they had fucking nobody. They had fucking Devontae Adams and fucking Max Crosby. You let go Josh Jacobs and Derek Carr, but I mean,
he's all right.
Derek Carr. But, you let go Josh Jacobs. That's where they fucked up in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
But I think if they can, one, hindsight is 20/20, seeing what Brock Bowers is doing now. But if you take a Jaden Daniels and you have what you have around you, I think it could be now you have some upside. Now you can go get you a 1 and 2 receiver. Now you can beef up the defense a little bit and be somewhere. I think the Raiders have a shot. Now, is it going to be sometime soon? No. There's rumors that if Shador goes to the Raiders, Deion's going to follow him. I mean,
what the fuck is Deion going to do?
What's Deion going to do that AP can't do?
Yeah.
AP's been in the league. He's the same. He's a player's coach. He just ain't a fucking NFL superstar. Fuck, you can miss me with that Deion coming to the fucking Raiders shit. But I think
because I saw some shit. Cam go to fucking Browns, and I was like, God damn,
it's going. I can see it. It goes.
And bro, you go to the Browns to die. Yep. Like, bro, like these dudes that go to the Browns, a lot of times, I ain't gonna say every time because this shit don't happen every time, but a lot of times they go to fucking die.
I will say this. I think the Raiders are where you go to die, but you get a shot to revive yourself.
Yeah.
Odell leaves, wins a Super Bowl. Baker leaves and is arguably
the best fucking quarterback in the NFL right now.
Exactly, arguably one of the best in the NFL. And then we could probably go on. I could, sit back and think about a few. I mean, and they got a solid little foundation. If Chubb could stay fucking healthy, they'd be a lot better.
Bro, in that squad they had at the Browns, bro.
It was a solid squad. They had a Super Bowl squad.
Baker, Odell,
Jarvis Landry,
Chubb
and Hunt, Myles Garrett,
tight end from Miami,
Gesicki. No, not Gesicki.
Nkosi or something. No,
Gesicki.
Some shit.
Is it Gesicki? Is it Mike Gesicki? I think that's
Njoku.
David Njoku. David Njoku. Yeah, that's what it was. Man, they had a Super Bowl squad,
bro. And on the defense, they had fucking
Garrett. Yeah. They had who was Garrett's by Garrett's side?
They had a couple young.
I think they had Zadarius Smith.
Bro, they had a fucking squad. You can't tell me if you can't. You give that fucking. You take that team and you put them in a different organization. Yeah, I think they go crazy.
You take that team and move them up to Minnesota. It's a Super Bowl. I mean, but I think. Where do the Browns got to have a pick up there? I know it's Tennessee. Is it the Raiders next, and then the Giants?
Browns got like second pick.
Okay, Tennessee, Browns, Giants, some shit. I don't know, man. I think. I mean,
I just feel sorry for some of these dudes that have to go to the fucking Browns.
And I'm gonna tell you this: I feel sorry for some of the guys who have to do it because if then you got guys like fucking Deion and Shador, he's not going to the Browns, he's not going to New York. That's not gonna happen. You fucking get your son off your son's nuts. Damn, I had to fight through that one. That just means I shouldn't have said it.
That fucking tism got you right there.
But yeah, man. So Tennessee, we'll just stick on the NFL for a second. Might as well. We got none but time.
Man, we gravy.
So Tennessee, I think it's a cool little situation. Do you stick with Will Levis? Because they've drafted quarterback after quarterback. It ain't fucking happened. Yeah. Do you stick with Will Levis? Because Levis is...
Bro, what's so bad? He shows signs that he could be good.
I think he's decent. He needs a guy like a Ben Johnson to come in there, a quarterback guy, to come in there and really coach him up and fucking get him to where he needs to be. He's got a fucking bazooka on his arm.
But like JB said, he said, what fucking coaching has he had since he got to the Titans?
Exactly.
And they just threw his ass in there and be like, hey,
go do it. Go try with nobody.
Yeah.
Do I think I think Cam Ward's a much bigger upgrade than Will Levis? It just depends. It depends on how the transition is. Does Cam Ward have the potential to be a extreme upside to Will Levis? Absolutely, bro. Yeah. Cam Ward's pocket presence is some of the best I've ever seen.
He's so relaxed.
Cam Ward is a generational talent. His anticipation throwing, his pocket presence. He's a dual threat guy who we hardly saw run this year. Who can fucking run.
But I will say, I don't give a fuck if you got Tom Brady back there. If you can't block for whatever quarterback you got back there, it don't matter who the fuck you got back there.
It is tough. But I mean, they got a solid line.
Yeah, but I feel like as a team, you'd be like, all right, like we need to. I mean, look at Dak, bro. Dak's dog shit. The only reason he did good with him and Zeke that first year
because he had the best line in the NFL.
Yes.
Yep. That's what it is, man. I think it's shit. JB said it, man. I start offensive line out.
Yeah,
I would too, man. I think a good offense. Look at Will. Parlay it. Look at Will Howard, a decent offensive line, and if he can stay in his pocket, stay where he lights him up.
Yeah,
lights him fucking up. Got playmakers out there. Yeah. I mean, do they go Cam Ward first? I don't know. I mean, if I'm the Titans, I don't see why you pass on Travis Hunter. I don't see, and the crazy part is, I saw something to where they had the top 10 receivers coming off. Travis wasn't on that motherfucker. He wasn't on the
not a
receivers. Nope, they did not have him. So I think he's going to be.
He's going to go down to cornerback.
I think he's going to be a cornerback.
Which they going to say he's going to play. He ain't fucking playing both ways.
He ain't. There's no way. I think he's going to be like a Dion. He's going to he's going to end his career with 70 receptions, played, 8 years, 70 receptions, 10 a year. And, that's what it's going to be. I do not see him playing all these snaps both ways. But yeah, I mean, I would go Travis my first pick just because I got so much. He's not working, he's not doing his thing at cornerback. I know I can fucking flip him over to receiver. Yeah. It don't take long.
Does Titans still got Arkansas homeboy?
Treylon Burks, yeah. He was hurt all year. But yeah, they got Treylon, who's a solid receiver. And shit, now that you're talking about Treylon, you got you a red zone guy in Treylon. You got you a guy in Travis who can get you to the red zone. If I looked at the roster, I'd be like, damn, they got him too. I just can't think off the top of my head.
They just had a shit year.
Yeah, it was just one of them years. But yeah, let's go ahead.
Who you got in the playoff before we get off the NFL shit? Because it's starting this week.
NFL, I'm going to go, man, y'all going to think I'm crazy.
Here, we'll go quick, game by game real quick. Or okay. Actually, yeah, I'll just go through the first. We ain't got to go into it.
I just pick them.
You got, yeah. Texans, Chargers.
I go in Chargers all day.
Damn, I'd go Texans.
Just because Texans are
they've been slow.
They're hurt. They're slowing down. I think Tank Dell really. Did he do a lot when he was in there? I mean, no, but he's been hurt all season. I just think it's a gut punch to him, and they've been playing worse than they have been. And I think honestly it's the Chargers' year to make a run.
Bills and Ravens, Steelers.
Ravens all day. That's the wild card.
That's my sleeper to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because them motherfuckers going crazy. Yeah, I mean, you can't count them out with fucking Lamar and
now he's got Derrick Henry to open up, man.
Boy. Bills and Broncos.
Bills all day.
Yeah, Bills hot. Rams, Vikings.
Man, see, that's a tough one.
That's up in there.
What I seen last week, and like they've been saying, man, I'm not going to count one game against Sam Darnold winning 14 games, but I just think Matthew Stafford's going to dice them up. Yeah, think they're going.
I got Vikings on there.
I'm going Rams.
Bucks and Commanders.
Oh,
man, I ain't gonna say Commander. I'm saying Redskins. Change your shit back. Bro, fuck these Commanders bullshit.
That's a fucking tough one, bro. Because Washington is on a storied season. They got a rookie quarterback. Yep. The thing is, Baker's been there, but he hasn't got it done under the lights. Jaden Daniels don't know no better. He don't fucking know no better. He ain't been there.
Last year, Baker was one went away from making it to the.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
We know Baker has been under the lights. He didn't get it done. Mike Evans just got his 1,000. That could be a hype up for the team. But do I think the Bucks are going to win? Probably. But I just think there's something special in Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin in that squad. I'm gonna go Redskins. Redskins.
Yeah, you go Redskins.
I'm gonna go Redskins. Yeah,
I'm gonna go Bucks. That's my squad. But like I said, Bucks could. I mean, they got the offense to win the fucking Super Bowl.
It just depends on the defense. Who's gonna show up?
If that defense comes out and just fucking slow as fuck like they have been all year, I feel like. I wouldn't say all year. They've been hit and miss. But for the majority of the games I've watched, it's just been defensive shit.
Yep. That's what's stopping them.
But I'm going to go Bucks, Eagles, and Packers. I'm going Pack.
See, that's crazy because Jordan Love, is he hurt? I don't know. He had something going on with his elbow. But, man, I just think not Devontae Smith. I think Jalen Hurts has just been so inconsistent. If you watch him play, if you sit back and watch him play as a football guy, you're like, man, he should have hit him. He ran for 15, but he should have thrown it for 20. Man, I'm going Pack.
I'm going Pack too because Jalen been He had that concussion protocol.
And he's hurt. He don't know if he's coming back.
Well, I think they said he's been practicing, so I guess he's probably coming back.
But they said, it's 5 days. You got your 5 days. He's pushing 5 days. I think he just started walkthroughs today. We'll see. I'm going Pack either way, though.
Me too. Yeah.
Go Pack, go.
I think it's they got 2 Saturday, 3 Sunday, and 1 Monday.
Hell yeah. Playoff game on Monday. I like it.
Yeah. That's the Vikings and Rams.
Yep.
It'll be a good one.
Yep. So he's doing first round.
We'll see who the fuck got to play next.
Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and touch on it quickly. I know a lot of people are going to hate this shit because we're not trying to be like everybody else, but we got to talk about
it.
Fox Sports.
Now hit me with the background. I've seen the shit, but I didn't dive into it.
Background. I'm going to make it real brief. There's a hairdresser that does all their hair and shit.
Yeah.
Joy Love, Skip Bayless, all their hair.
Does the makeup and shit.
Yeah, makeup, hair, all that shit. So supposedly she puts, and this is all alleged, if I miss saying allegedly when I say something, just know it's all alleged. Nothing is signed, sealed, and delivered. Yeah. It's all alleged. So allegedly, what we heard. So allegedly, the hairdresser, she's Indian or something. So she come over, single mom. So her and Skip Bayless is all over.
Yeah.
He's hugging on her, touching the ass. He's hugging on her for a couple months at the hip. He gets comfortable with the hip. He goes to the right butt cheek. And then, he's in the middle touching both of them. He's saying, I want you, this and that. I'll pay you 1.5 if you put that cookie on this goddamn candy cane. I give you 1.5. Supposedly she turns it down, this and that. So that's the first lawsuit thing that happened. Then the hairdresser and Joy Love, who is a bitch who did radio and bartended, and now she's somehow magically fucked her way to Fox Sports. The hairdresser and Joy Love, I forget the hairdresser's name, but not supposedly, they're friends. They're going out, this and that. She sees Joy Love with a guy. Seeing all the time, they're going out for drinks. A guy. The hairdresser sees the guy in the elevator at work. So she goes up. She's like, Joy, who is this? The guy like this and that? Boom, boom, boom. It's the director of media for Fox. She sees him with him, this and that. The hairdresser tells Joy, like, look, you don't need to be doing this. Basically, I'm gonna put it from the Sandbox. You don't need to be fucking you don't need to be fucking the boss.
Yeah.
Joy's, I gotta do it. I gotta do this and that. When shit happens, I'm gonna fucking quit. So boom, that happens. That's like under the table. That's under the table. She's bringing all this shit to light.
Yeah.
The director didn't say nothing about Joy. Joy said nothing about director. This is all from the hairdresser. So time goes on. Emmanuel Acho sees him at the at the restaurant or they go out. Hairdresser, damn, you're fucking Emmanuel Acho too? Yeah, I got to do what I got to do to get on the fucking, they got a show, I can't think of the show. Fuck the show. Who cares? But they got a spot. Skip, Ocho and then have a show. Boom. She's trying to get in on it. So I guess she's trying to fuck Acho to get to it. So Skip and Shannon get their undisputed. They need one more person. Everybody's saying Joy ain't the person. She does radio. She did bartender. They need what the requirements for it was a trained TV media person. She ain't done none of that shit. So Skip, boom, 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 skip, boom, boom. Skip's trying to, they doing whatever they got to do. So supposedly the hairdresser, bro, this is so fucking crazy. So supposedly Skip thinks the hairdresser is fucking Shannon. So Skip is going, you're going to do that to me. You're going to do that to me. This is my arch nemesis right here. You're going to fuck him. Boom, boom, boom. So boom, 1.5 to fuck. That's basically the rundown. Joy's fucking everybody to get on the show. Skip's trying to get some cooter that he can't fuck. He's trying to pay there ain't 1.5 million pussy on this earth. I'll tell you this. There ain't a cooter on this earth that's worth 1.5. Skip, you are out of your fucking mind.
Hey, don't Skip have a wife?
Yes. They're all fucking married except the hairdresser. The hairdresser's the only one's not fucking married.
Bro, go home and get some cooter, home.
No, shit. It's free.
Yeah.
It's free.
God.
But that's basically all it is, man. Is everybody's fucking everybody to get to the top. And
hey, money makes motherfuckers go crazy.
Boy, man, you can't tell me if they gave Skip like 32 M's for that fucking show to do the Undisputed whatever. You're not gonna tell me I'm paying 1.5 for some cooter. Some cooter?
Hey, I'd rather go home and Pamela Henderson.
Boy, I'll go fuck damn Angelina Jolie. I'll go to damn Kroger and get 17 million fucking lotions for 1.5 and fuck Angelina Jolie for the rest of my fucking life before I pay for some fucking cooter. That's basically what's going on. What you think about it, man? It's a fucking shit show.
I ain't paying for no.
It's just crazy, man. I don't get what's going on with these. We got these guys, the worldwide leader in sports, and then fucking ESPN doesn't play the national anthem when someone just fucking come in from some Hamas motherfucker comes in here and fucking wreaks havoc over the whole shit. They don't do the national anthem. They don't cover and shit. They're supposed to be the worldwide leader in sports. That's why all these places.
Why didn't they do the national anthem?
I guess because they want to do a moment of silence. I think the thing was they wanted to do a moment of silence. They didn't do the anthem because it would cut into the moment of silence.
Okay.
Why not do it fucking after?
Do the anthem, didn't do the moment of silence.
Why not do it before?
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. These fucking that's why I haven't watched ESPN in forever. That's why I've never watched. I don't even like watching games on Fox Sports. Fuck all of them, man. Look, Fox, ESPN, if y'all want to bring the bag to fucking From the Sandbox, I promise you we'll have a more entertaining show, and we won't be trying to fuck nobody, all right? We're gonna
because it's only me and Zach.
Exactly. It's only me. Look, I come home, I'm going to speak for myself, as Ty can speak. I'm good. I'm good.
Hey.
I ain't got to shell out no bread. I'm good.
Hey, I'm just trying to play some Xbox when I get home from work.
Exactly.
That's all I'm doing.
Exactly. You give me all that money, guess what? I'm going to have a fucking 99 my player on fucking 2K. I'm going to have all the V-Bucks. I ain't going to be fucking nobody. I'm going to be eating good. I'm going to probably be 50 pounds heavier because I'm eating good. I'm going to have me a nice little fucking, maybe a damn Ford F-150. I'm going to be living in this little house I got. It's not that fucking serious to me. I will not be fucking no co-host. I will not be fucking nobody. Nobody will fuck me. So it is what it is, man. But let's go ahead and get into it, man. I know we kind of went on a little tangent for about 30 minutes, but hey.
Who gives a fuck?
That's what we do on From the Sandbox, man. It don't fucking matter. So we got the playoffs coming up, man. I think, after seeing what Oregon did, I think this is the best 4 teams we could see.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to see... and it's sad to say I wouldn't want to see Boise State Notre Dame in the semifinals. I wouldn't. Would I want to see a Georgia team with a half fucking quarterback? No. I think these are the best 4 teams. We both talked shit about the first round. Second round was all right. I think it all worked itself out. I think the playoffs worked itself out. First round could have been more entertaining with some different teams. That's here nor there. But I think the best 4 teams are in it. And, we could say Ohio State is the best team in there. Texas is cool. But I think this Notre Dame Penn State will be the best game. I think it's evenly matched. Both these coaches have something to work for. So, let's go ahead and get into the Notre Dame Penn State game. First off, let's just go with who you got.
I'm going to go Notre Dame.
I'm going Penn State.
I hate to go for Notre Dame because I fucking hate them bastards. Yeah. But
I feel
they hot right now.
They're hot.
And I just don't know about, Penn State, bro. And I keep saying it. They just ain't show me shit.
They ain't show they showed me signs.
It's just.
I'll tell you this, though. Notre Dame is built, that team is built to win a championship.
Yeah.
They're fast on offense. They're physical on defense. They're on a 12-game fucking win streak. You know what I'm saying? They had one little slip up, and it's been smooth sailing from there. They haven't really had a tight, game where it's like, they've been smooth sailing. But the reason I'm going Penn State is I think it's time for Penn State and James Franklin to get over that hump.
Yeah.
It's time, man. It's time for him to get over that hump. And like I said on my video, you follow the TikTok From the Sandbox podcast. I made a short video about it. I relate Penn State to Lamar Jackson in the Ravens. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time to get over the hump. You beat everybody you're supposed to beat. You beat everybody you're supposed to beat. But the big games, I guarantee you, when James Franklin goes to sleep, he's counting sheep. He stops at 317. 3 wins, 17 losses against top-ranked opponents. He goes to sleep. Freddy Krueger wakes him up at 3:17 every fucking night. That shit is in his that shit is in his brain. It's burned in his brain. I think it's personally time for them to get over the hump.
And some people never do.
Some people never do, but I think James Franklin is the type of coach that I think he's built to get over the hump. He's a great coach. He did his thing at Vanderbilt, and when he left Vanderbilt, we didn't see much, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's time for James Franklin to get over the hump. Marcus Freeman, he's new. He's new here.
He's young.
He's young. He does he have a lot to work for and play towards? Yes. But he made the playoffs. One of the youngest coaches in the league made the playoffs, got to the semifinals in the first year of the 12-team playoff. I almost think if he lost, he'd be like, cool, I can live on that. I made the fucking first team playoff. He doesn't realize.
Especially after losing that game to NIU.
Exactly. He did it. He came back, 12-game win streak. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't think he's got the same drive as James Franklin. I think I don't really think he realizes that Notre Dame was a powerhouse. Mm-hmm. Brian Kelly had him in the championship. Brian Kelly had him in the playoffs. Brian Kelly was right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going Penn State. Both teams are banged up at key positions. Abdul Carter's hurt. He has to be on the field.
Yep.
Abdul Carter has got to absolutely be on the field. And the flip side, Jeremiah Love's hurt. He's got a knee injury. I didn't get too much into the specifics, but I think they said he will be wearing one of them big ass knee braces. And and he's the type of cat who's he jump cut. He's an explosive guy. I just God, I can't think of the backup's name. He came in and did all right.
Do what you got to do.
Prince.
Man, this time.
I think the backup's name is Prince. He came in and did all right, but. I'm in my mind, I'm seeing, I think it was last year, Michigan, Ohio State, Blake Corum come out with that big ass fucking knee brace on. Had played all season great. Come out with that big fucking knee brace on. Went one cut. He had one run for like 8 yards and didn't play the rest of the fucking game because he just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? They're both explosive guys. I don't know. I think that. Speaking of both, I think that both teams have pretty much the same game plan. And I'll tell you this.
I think that's going to be a better game than the Texas-Ohio State.
I think so, too. I think this is the most evenly matched up team, and both teams have to do the same thing. Katron Allen and Nick Singleton are the best running back duo in the country. I think they're the best, absolutely, hands down, the best running back duo in the country. Penn State's got to stop. Notre Dame's got to stop that. That's hard to stop a 2-headed fucking horse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, at flip side, Penn State's got to stop the fucking run as well. Notre Dame has got to establish the run, but I think to establish the run, I think Riley Leonard has to be that. When you talk about establish the run game, we talk about running backs, this and that.
He's got to get carries.
Exactly. Riley Leonard has got to be the established run guy. And depending on Abdul Carter's health, if he's not in there, it's going to be a long fucking night. It really is. He's such a dynamic. I can't even call him. He's such a dynamic. Well, I've seen him drop back in coverage.
Yeah.
I've seen him drop back in coverage from the end position. I've seen him I've seen him speed rush the passer. I've seen him run through a damn lineman. I've seen him at a linebacker covering. I've seen him at a linebacker come. He's just such a dynamic playmaker that if he is in the game, I think that's a whole different ball game. They're gonna have to run, gap to gap. They're gonna have to run A gap, B gap, or run away from him. On Notre Dame on offense, you can't run. You're not getting outside of him.
Yeah, you ain't gonna run at him.
Yeah, so you got to run away from him or run, A gap, B gap, which Notre Dame is not built for that shit. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good game.
It's going to come down to how good Notre Dame can run the ball.
Yep, and flip side, it's going to come down to how good Penn State can run the ball and how good they can stop Riley Leonard. The obvious plan for a Riley Leonard type guy, and it's a plan that everybody's had and nobody's been successful at it except NIU, is get Riley Leonard in obvious passing situations.
Yeah.
Get him to drop back.
To throw. Yeah.
Exactly. Make him have to fucking drop.
That third and long, second and long.
Yep. And same thing with Penn State, man. Penn State, the problem with Penn State, and we talk about, I like Drew Aller. He's a fucking specimen. 6'5", 230 with a fucking howitzer on his shoulder. Can run a little bit. He can, get out of trouble. But the thing that is worried about is that they don't have a wide receiver one. They got two great running backs and fucking Tyler Warren. If I'm Notre Dame, I'm doubling Tyler Warren. I'm bracketing him. I'm having two sets of eyes on him at all times. Tyler Warren will not beat me 3rd and 6. Mm-hmm. They will not have a first down in Tyler Warren's hands on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 3s. That Tyler Warren will not do that shit.
You better make somebody else have a day.
Exactly. You got to stop. Notre Dame has got to stop those two backs, stop Tyler Warren, and whoever's on the outside, it happens. Let the outside be the outside. Yeah. If those guys can beat you, they fucking beat you. They don't have a wide receiver one. They got Omari Harris, who's come along. He's made some plays. You got Harrison Wallace, they've made plays, but you don't have you don't have a Jeremiah Smith out there. You don't have a Ryan Williams out there. You don't have an Xavier Restrepo out there. Mm-hmm. You don't have a Kyron Lacy. You don't have a solid wide receiver one who can change the game. And that's the problem. Another thing that I was thinking of, and I really just cooked this up when we were talking about the NFL shit. What's going to stop Penn State is Penn State. We talked about it against Boise. They ran the ball so good. What'd they do against the number one sack team in the country? Started fucking throwing. Yeah. If Kotelnicki can get out of his own head, and if it's working, let it work. If the run game's working, fucking let it work. If the pass game's working, let it fucking work. I think that, they get into, Kotelnicki gets into his own head. I can't explain it. I think he's a weird cat. He's a fucking weirdo. He's one of those.
So, that's what we talked about last time. Is same shit. Like these coaches changing shit. Yep. It's like they get a little lead and it's like, oh, I'm going to try some tricky shit.
Yep.
Instead of sticking with the fuck's been working.
Yep. Exactly.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. That's going to be Notre Dame's key to this game. I truly do not believe that Penn State that Notre Dame can stop both of those backs just because those are two first rounders. Those are two, guys who are going to play a long time in the NFL. Katron Allen is an absolute monster. Nick Singleton is one of the fastest running backs in the country. I just don't think they're going to be able to stop them. And that's going to have to happen. You have a lot of things you have to stop as Notre Dame. Penn State, they can't let Riley Leonard run. You can do what you want on the outside. Cool, it is what it is. Notre Dame's got to make sure Tyler Warren don't get the ball. They got to make sure they can stop them two fucking running backs. And I just think that's a tough day. In Penn State on defense, they got to fucking get in Riley Leonard's shit.
They can knock his ass around.
They have to get in his shit.
But the best Notre Dame games I've seen is when they're clicking, is when Leonard is running the ball.
Exactly. It all centers around Riley Leonard.
If he starts running the ball and the running backs start running and he passes when he's got to,
it's going to be a long fucking day.
Yeah, it could get ugly.
That's where Notre Dame can get so effective. The defense is going to be the defense. That secondary is solid. That defense, I'm not worried about the defense just because they fly around. They look like Penn State. They look like Ohio State out there. They fly around. They hit. I'm just worried about, can Riley Leonard get it going? It's not the fact that can he get it going. It's when. Yeah. If he gets it going in the second half, that could be too fucking late.
Yeah.
But if they come out and establish that shit, if they come out and establish that run, it's gonna be a long night. Do I think it could be a shootout? Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a tight game. I don't know the lines. I forgot to write them down when I was doing my research, but I think it's Penn State, maybe 1.5, and then I don't know what the points are. But I think they got or they might have. I think it's the line's 1.5.
Yeah, they got Notre Dame 1.5.
Notre Dame 1.5. Yeah. That's
even.
I like it. That's an even matchup. That's even money. What's the over under? I'd say 50.
44.5.
Oh shit!
I'd go the over.
I would go the over too. I think it's going to be a, 25,
I mean, you think about it, 44 and a half. That's only them scoring
a couple touchdowns apiece.
3 touchdowns.
Yep. I think it's going to be a shootout. Could it turn into a phone booth brawl? Absolutely. Yeah. The reason I'm saying it's going to be a shootout is solely because I'm thinking Abdul Carter is not going to be healthy. Because I think he's just he can stop. He will single-handedly stop that shit. And you have to scheme around him. So I just think that,
seeing if they had like an injury report.
That sounds like a fucking jet. Oh, that's my damn fucking
heat. That's your heat, homie.
Thought that was a fucking. Damn, I ain't got no damn airbase by me.
You ain't got no helipad on top.
Not yet.
Not yet.
There's a got an injury report out there.
I'm trying to find it.
Is this shit being fucking slow again?
Fuck yeah.
Damn, man. That's what you get. You fucking cheap your goddamn internet. I got decent internet. It's just, I got so much shit running in here. And God forbid Noodles has got to be on the damn phone and have the TV running. Noodles, if you see this, it's your last year on the phone. Sorry, not sorry. Go ahead and pop this name.
He said, let's see, they asked him Wednesday, I guess today, they said about Carter. He said, James Franklin, God damn it, shit popping up. It said, James Franklin said about Carter, doing everything he can do to be ready to play.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
That's not good to me.
That's not a good fucking sign, bro. That's not a good sign. But, I think he's a warrior. He'll go and fight it. Do I think it'll be a dominant performance? No, but you still got to realize that's Abdul Carter. That's one of the best defensive players in the country. But yeah, I'm going.
Damn, it's an arm injury too.
Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna go Penn State.
I'm going Notre Dame. Like
I said, just strictly off. I think it's time for James Franklin and them to get over that hump. So much shit's been talked about him, and we'll see how it goes. But obviously, Ty's been right on about every fucking one. He's probably beat me by 6 now. It was 4.
I think it was 5.
5.
Then
you got me twice in the playoffs, so 7. So I'm cooked. I guess I'm buying fucking golf. But you do owe me $5.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead.
I'll buy you a beer when we go golfing.
Oh, and I pay for your golf. Yeah. You'll buy me a beer. What type of trade is that?
I'll buy you 2 beers.
I'll take
it.
It
depends on where we go golfing. Some of this shit could be expensive.
Yeah, no shit. I'll take it though. And we're going to Twilight, $20. I'll drop a little 40 piece of reps.
He said we only playing 9.
But let's go ahead and get to this next one, man. Next, we got Texas, Ohio State. This is shaping up to be a Oregon ass whooping or a Michigan brawl.
I'm going Ohio State.
You going Ohio State?
Ass whooping. I think so.
I'm going to hold off mine until I get through my notes and then see where I'm at with it. Because obviously, Ohio State is playing the best ball in the country.
Yes.
They're playing the best ball they've played in a long time. Ohio State's always been Ohio State. They're going to do Ohio State shit. But this is some of the best Ohio State team I've seen in a long fucking time.
That offense is on a heater.
They are.
And I said it last week. That's why I picked them against Oregon. I said they going crazy.
Yep. That offense is rolling.
I just think they're going to be too much for Texas.
Yeah. It has the chance to get there. I think this game is won or lost in the first quarter. Against Tennessee, Ohio State come out 21-0. Against Oregon, they come out 34-0. If Texas can survive the first quarter, thug it out with them, throw your jabs, get your distance, you know what I'm saying? I think it could be a game.
I just think the last games I've watched Texas, you were start slow.
He does. And the thing that with Texas, I think, is they're going to have to run the ball.
Yeah.
They're going to have to run the ball. And it's vice versa on both sides. This is the best secondary Ohio State's seen all year.
But if you go like they did against Oregon, you go down 21-0.
Oh, it's cutthroat.
It's
cutthroat. They're not. This ain't.
Ohio State can score way too fucking quick.
Yep. They're not gonna stop them.
No,
they're not gonna stop them. It's good. You can't stop Ohio State. You got to score with them.
You got to go blow for blow.
Exactly. Now, the thing about Texas is, if they could control, it depends on if they're control. Ohio State's O-line is not great. Yep. They're not bad. They're not. I'm not saying they're bad. They figured out, they're not going to open up the gap-to-gap run game. They're going to run that, zone shit, open up holes. They're not great. If what Texas did against Georgia, what'd they do? They rushed for 65 fucking yards. Georgia just absolutely wore that ass out at the offensive line and defensive line. I'm talking about, but defensive line, they wore that ass out. What they do against Clemson, damn near rushed for 300. We don't know what. I guess we do. We know what offensive line we're getting. Defensive line we're getting. We're getting a solid defensive line, offensive line. But it's if they can control the line of scrimmage, if they can. We know Ohio State. Ohio State has found their game plan. They're going to pass to open up the run, which they should have done all fucking season. But we obviously seen against Michigan that Chip Kelly and Ryan Day, I don't know if they don't see eye to eye. I don't know if they switch off. Oh, I'm gonna run the offense this game. You can run it next game. I'm gonna run it this game. I'm gonna run it next game. But these last two games, they've married the two, like we said last time. They have married that. They have married their run game, pass game, and they've come to, I guess, an agreement that we're going to pass to get the fucking run game open. And that is what it is. I think, and the thing that makes me almost want to go with Texas is, like I said, that's the best secondary that Ohio State has seen all fucking season. We haven't seen DBs play the ball with any of these fucking Abuka, Tate, Jeremiah Smith, and none of these guys. These guys have been able to do whatever Chip Kelly lets them do. If they want to, if Chip Kelly lets them go out there and run all these fucking routes, there's not one guy on Texas that'll stop Jeremiah Smith.
Like some backyard shit. Like, get the fuck open.
Exactly. Get open. That's almost what it's like. If Texas can slow them down. Like I said, you're not going to stop them.
I feel like Texas has got to, first off, they got to run the ball.
Yep.
And they got to eat clock.
Yeah. It's got is one in the first half, and who can keep the ball? Who's going possession game?
Long drives.
Exactly.
I'm talking
sustainable drives.
About an 6 to 8 minute drive.
Yep.
And score. Not get down there and have to punt. I'm talking about get down there and score.
And then speaking about punting, when they punt, they have to flip the field.
Yes.
They cannot let Ohio State return it. They cannot have no slip ups on special teams, because if you slip up, if Auburn misses if he misses another fucking 30-yard field goal, if he misses two of them, they're going to fucking lose. If that fucking punter shanks another fucking punt for 30 yards, they're going to fucking lose. But if they can flip the field and control, and they can get positive field position, put Ohio State in compromising situations, I think they got a shot. Like I said, it's going to come down to the run game. And that's how these teams, and that's why I said Notre Dame, Penn State's going to be better, because they kind of got the same style. Yeah. Sark's not going to pass to open up the run. Sark's going to run it, and if Sark can run it, that opens up his playbook. If he can open up his playbook and run all them motions, all them reverses, all that wild shit he runs, it's going to be a long fucking night. And I'm not taking nothing away from that Ohio State second. That's another one of the best secondaries in the country. I think they fly around. They're fucking headhunters. They hit. But if Sark can, get these guys in motion, and, number one, rule to the motion is you get to see the coverage. You get to see if it's man. You get to see if they're, floating around. I think that if Texas can get the ball and run that bitch, if they can sustain drives, and Sark second half can come out and run all this wild shit, because that man is a fucking madman. He is a fucking madman, bro.
But I will say, if they play the way they did against Arizona State, no knock on Arizona State, but that defensive line is not like Ohio State's defensive line.
Nope. It's the best. I think it's the best both teams have seen.
And I mean, Arizona State's defensive line, they weren't even blitzing half the time. They're in the backfield.
Yep. They got to him.
And Ewers, when he's at his worst, is when he's got pressure. And he goes full fucking stupid. Yep. He don't even know what to fucking do with the ball.
That's a perfect to my point. Ohio State has got to take away Quinn Ewers' first read.
Yeah.
I think he's a first read, and the problem with Quinn, and that's why I like a guy like Drew Aller. That's really why I like a guy like Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard don't go through progressions. He said if his first guy, he'll go through one progression. His first guy, he might peak at the second guy. He's gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he's fucking gone.
Yeah, but Quinn Ewers can't move like that. He
can't do that shit.
That boy was out there moving. He tried to juke that one dude and just ran into him. I was like, what is this dude doing?
I mean, he does got that fucking robot knee, that fucking robot ankle, whatever AI shit they put on his ankle.
Hey, bro, you better slide, bitch.
Yeah, no shit. Get your fucking head in the butt. Hey, perfect. Let's say Quinn Ewers does get popped. He's got to come out for a little bit. Does Arch come in and change the ball game?
No.
You don't think so? Too bright. Lights are too bright.
Big stage right there.
Yep.
And he's coming in against Ohio. I mean, Ohio State's cold.
Yeah, this ain't ULM, motherfucker.
Hey, I will say he likes to sling that bitch, and he can sling that bitch. But when you got good DBs back there, safeties, you can't just throw that bitch up in the air. Someone's gonna hawk that bitch down.
Exactly. I think. And the crazy part is we haven't seen Arch so much. I think Arch is even against Arizona State, I think Arch was the perfect match for Arizona State. He can throw it a little bit, but if it's not there, he can fucking make a play.
Yeah, but I think the only reason you won't see him is because of the stage. Like, bro, hey, at that time, bro, if you're bringing him in, you're already fucked anyway.
What's his last name?
Hey, that motherfucker ain't Peyton.
Hey, but what's his last name?
Hey, I know, but I'm just saying.
Hey, I just think some guys are built for the big stage. Baker Mayfield is built for the big stage. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, he come in against, who was it? Alabama. Was it Alabama where he fumbled and then did some bullshit, dropped the snap or whatever? That was a big fucking stage.
No, it was Georgia, I think.
It was Georgia. It was Georgia. Yeah. He's got that feel. He's got the butterflies. Now, granted, if he comes in, it's going to be butterflies anyway, but he's knocked off the first set of butterflies coming in against a Georgia team that he didn't know he was coming in. Quinn fucked up. He got pulled. I think he's not ready for it because he's never been there. Obviously, he's not ready for it. But I think Arch I think he's a baller, man.
And ain't no knock on him. Any fucking freshman quarterback that comes in that situation, it'll be tough.
It's going to be tough. But I just think that with this Ohio State defense, with the best probably front six in the country, and with the first, they're down linemen, they're linebackers who can control everything. I just think you need someone who can get out of the pocket.
Yeah.
And I think he's in a perfect position. If the roles were reversed and what's his name? Fucking Arch was on Ohio State and didn't have a guy like Sark who can scheme guys open, I think it'd be a fucking bust. He'd be fucked.
Yeah.
But I think that Sark is such a good fucking offensive coach that if he gets Manning in there, God forbid something happens to Ewers, if he got Manning in there, he could make the game a whole lot slower and a whole lot easier for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Roll him out, get him on the edge, give him an option to run that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, it's obviously too late. If we haven't seen Quinn by now, if we haven't seen Arch by now, we won't see him this game. So Texas fans, y'all can quit bitching. Y'all can quit all this shit. If he doesn't have to come in, Arch ain't coming in. Sark doesn't have some wild shit planned for Ohio State that they're going to see Arch Manning.
And bro, it's not regular season. It's like you can't take a chance.
It's not the time to test that shit. You're going to go with what works. You know what I'm saying?
Dude has been there 3 years. You gonna go with him.
Exactly.
And you're gonna fucking run the shit.
And he played a decent game against Arizona State. That last drive, overtime drive when they were 4th and 13, he threw that fucking. That was all Art. That was all Quinn.
That was the best ball I've seen him play all year.
Exactly. That was all Quinn.
When it came down to it, he made his passes. He didn't throw a pick. He threw 2 touchdowns.
Yep. And one was right off the bat. One was a beautiful pass. If Quinn has to put a cape on his back and be the man. I think there's trouble for Texas.
Yeah.
If Quinn can play his game, if he can be on schedule, on time.
If he's got time.
I think that it's going to be a tough night for Ohio State.
If he's got time sitting back there, it could be a shootout. It could be a high-scoring fucking game.
Yep.
But I don't know. You'll have to see what defense and offense comes out.
Yep. And the thing is, man, I've seen Ohio State rolling. After that Ohio State loss, after that Oregon loss, they were rolling. Everything was clicking on all cylinders. Come Michigan, they want to switch shit up.
See, I don't think you'll see that. I just think if Ohio State comes out and punches Texas in the mouth, same way they fucking punched Oregon in the mouth, I don't know if. I ain't talking shit about Texas. Texas offense is good as fuck.
Yeah.
But I think at that point, if Ohio State comes out there and punches them in the mouth and gets pressure on Ewers, then they start freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, they try and
then
do
it's
too
like
much.
if they go down 10-0 or 14-0, it's like, oh fuck, like we got to get it all back right here type shit.
You a sorry motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
You should be a fucking car salesman.
Hey, I'm just saying.
This motherfucker should be a car salesman. He just taught me how to go in Texas. I'm going to go Ohio State
I'm
too.
just saying, bro, the way they've been playing so, like, I didn't think they would come out like that against Oregon. I'm talking that game, it was like, God damn. Like,
you look up it's 34-0.
I fucking turn the TV on. Okay, first possession, Ohio State scores. I go to take a shit. Next thing I know, it's 28-0. I was like, God damn. What fucking happened?
I didn't even have time to wipe my fucking ass.
It was like, damn, is it halftime? Hell no, it's just the second quarter.
Yep. I want to say, because I'm a big proponent, and it's bit me in the ass a lot this year. I'm a big proponent on coaching. Would I take Sark over Ryan Day every fucking day?
100%.
And that's how I've been going this season. Like I said, it's bit me in the ass. But I don't think this is a coaching thing. This is Ohio State has fucking monsters on the outside. They have a two-headed dragon who, if they can get the pass game going, can fucking run in Travion Henderson and damn, I forgot my other man's name. It's going to come to me in a second. But they have a two-headed monster in the backfield that, if, like I said, they can get the pass game going, can open them up. So, yeah, I'm going to go Ohio State, man. I just think they're going to be out-athleted. But if everything I said for Texas goes Texas' way, I wouldn't be surprised if they win. I really wouldn't. If shit goes right for Texas, it could be a shocker for.
I could feel like either team could win.
I think so too.
I just think Ohio State's going to be too much for them.
But I will tell you this. I think this line is
it's 5.5.
Five and a half.
It's 5.
Man,
Ohio State by 5.
The way it's going, the way it I'm just seeing it in my head. I'm looking at the game right now. I could see 11. I could see fucking 12. I could see fucking 14.
The over and under is 53.5.
Shit, I'd go over.
Yeah.
I'd go over, and I'm taking fucking
hey, it's 2025. You go over on every fucking game. Fuck it. Take the over.
Shit.
Take the over on everything.
That's the motto for 2025. When we get to basketball, when we get into man, we're taking the over. Fuck that shit.
Every time. We ain't this and that. We can go by the line, but we taking the over every fucking game.
Time. Shit, I'm take Ohio State to cover, win that bit, man. And I think if they get there, man, it's going to be, in my eyes, it's going to be Ohio State, Penn State rematch. And that's a different story. Seeing somebody twice, that's a different fucking story. So I hope it happens. I hope we see it. Would I be pissed if I see Notre Dame in there? No. But do I think Notre Dame has a better shot than Penn State to beat Ohio State? No. Do I think Notre Dame has a better shot to beat Texas? Absolutely.
Do I think Notre Dame should join a conference? Absolutely.
Fucking
bitches.
I'm so tired. Man, that shit it's all TV shit.
Oh my God.
And what happens when you do this big fucking conference, join, merger, whatever you want to do?
Bro,
this
they make more fucking money.
Exactly, man.
I just don't understand. Like, and we've talked about it, like basketball, baseball. They both in the ACC.
Everything.
Like, bro, just
do it.
Just join the ACC, bro.
Do it, man.
Obviously, the ACC don't know who the fuck they want to have in there, so you might as well just go and win that bitch.
Exactly. You go to the ACC and you change some shit up. You go and run that bitch. And if you go to the ACC, that makes the ACC better. But flip side, would it bring the Big 12 down? I believe so. I think if Notre Dame joined the ACC, it fucks up the Big 12.
But what if they join the ACC and get punched in the fucking mouth?
By who, though? I mean, Miami. I mean, this is. I think Miami ran into a good thing with Cam Ward. Clemson. I don't know what we're getting out of Clemson.
Yeah, but even at the ACC ain't like a whole strong. But even if they were in the ACC, you still got to play better people day in, day out than you got when they fucking playing
doing. Exactly. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they ought to.
I think they should too.
They ought to say, "Hey, join the ACC or your fucking program's gone." You ain't got a football program.
Exactly. You can say you could kiss this fucking TV contract you got goodbye. Yeah. Y'all will be a baseball school. You're fucking irrelevant in basketball. Y'all better fucking step it up in baseball. Or you better hope your girls' damn gymnastics team is pretty fucking good. Cause bitch, you out of the fucking you ain't got a fucking football team. Rudy, I'm sorry, you rolling around in your grave right now. But you ain't got a fucking football team. You can take Rudy off the fucking DVD. Fuck that shit.
Hey. That's how it should be, man. Bro, if you're going to make them join a conference in every fucking sport besides football, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't get it, bro.
What the fuck are we doing?
I mean, I get the TV shit, but man, that shit's window dressing to me, bro. Fuck that TV shit. Go join the conference. Go run the bitch. You saw how fucking down it was this year.
If you think you big and bad, if you think you big and bad, go run that bitch.
Exactly. And then if you go run that bitch, you could have a first round bye. You know what I'm saying?
But I still think even if the ACC is down, they still got to play better teams than they would all year playing.
Exactly.
You see what they fucking playing.
You see what Miami's getting in the portal. You see Clemson. You know, Clemson's always going to have a couple of shit. Clemson kind of did their thing in the portal this year. They got that Purdue kid, the hottest defensive end in the country. You know, it's going to be. ACC's, I believe, is going to be a little different next year. You know, we could see a lot of teams.
Yeah.
But, you know, scheduling, we got to get that scheduled. But that's a story for another time. But, guys, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. If you rock with us, be sure to tap into From the Sandbox podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. From the Sandbox podcast on YouTube, man. From the Sandbox podcast on TikTok.
Hit the TikTok. We trying to go live.
Hit the TikTok, man. We're gonna beat this into y'all's brain until y'all let us hit that 1,000 mark.
Hey, even if y'all don't get on TikTok, just hit us with the follow.
Exactly. Just hit us with the follow. Just help us out.
You can mute us if I don't give a fuck.
You can follow us and block us if it still fucking has the damn followers up there. I don't give a shit. But just rock with us, man. We're trying to take this shit to the moon. 2025 is From the Sandbox year. And shit, our motto is get with it or get rolled over, man. It is what it is. We
take the over.
Take the over.
2025, we're taking the over.
Take the over. Get with it or get rolled over, man. 2025 From the Sandbox to the moon. I'm your host, Zach. Here with my host, Ty. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Peace.